You don't still think the Devil's Tower in Wyoming is just a rock formation, right? You know this is an ancient, old, ginormous, petrified tree. Well, if you know that, that's great. You're off to an amazing start. But I don't think you know just quite how big things used to be. Let's look into it. When you look at this, and that it's just a stump, and its peak is 900 feet tall, and you compare it to something familiar, like the Statue of Liberty, that is only 300 feet tall, and these are people, it starts to give you an idea, but not even close to how big things used to be. Because when you look at this tree stump in Oroville, California, called the Tabletop Mountain, and you look and you see what it actually is, and even compare it to normal sized tree stumps. And then you measure its length across and see it's 1.5 miles long. It becomes almost inconceivable how huge these used to be. Because when I compare it to the tallest structure I've ever seen in the Willis Tower that I've seen hundreds of times, it stands at 1,451 feet tall and its base is only 225 feet. 1.5 miles of that stump is 8,000 feet. Can you imagine how tall something had to be with a base of 8,000 feet? But what amazes me more than the absolute sheer size of these trees is that the Bible talks about them being taken down intentionally. And then when you look at it, it doesn't just look like the remnants of a tree that fell, but was taken down intentionally. And when you find this in Bloomfield, New Mexico, you see what happened here. And if you deny what you're seeing here, it's just because you're not ready to let go of that comfortable lie that you've known your whole life. But do you want to know who does know the truth? The people in power. The people trying to keep you from knowing the truth. This is literally a mural inside the UN building in New York. The people in high places, they know what this place really is. And they know our true history. And they just don't want you to know it. Because once you know, like I keep saying, you take your power back. You realize that you don't follow anyone's laws but God's laws. Because once you realize He created this place, and you're not living on some random accident planet of trillions of infinite planets, but a created realm, you know why you're here. And it's to serve a purpose. But as always, don't take my advice. I'm just a satire account trying to create funny things to entertain you guys every day. It's all for entertainment purposes. I know that this is just some random rock formation that was perfectly cut flat just from billions and billions of years of glaciers forming.